So you could say I am a pretty huge Aurora fan, and ever since reacting to her discography, which was the most fun thing to film, it was the first time I ever did an artist's discography like that. It was the first time I saw an album come out that was The Gods We Can Touch, where I, oh my gosh, where I heard all the little releases that there were of the different tracks before the actual album came out, which was amazing. So I saw the little music videos and I shared it with you guys, and we all got really hyped for the album, and then the album came out and then it was amazing. So yes, I'm a huge fan. I'm very obsessed with Aurora, and I love it that I can go back and watch my journey with listening to her. So highly recommend you check that out if you haven't already. But anyway, we have a new release today. Oh my gosh, we have a new era coming. We have the first single from it, which is called Your Blood. Now, Aurora hinted of this for a while. She kept using the blood emoji, which I thought linked to The Gods We Can Touch, but it could be like a bridge between the two different eras, which is really exciting. But I absolutely love the Gods We Can Touch album. It was so significant for me because it came out the night before my 16th birthday, so it's like really monumental album. I have like a Spotify scanner. Oh, I cannot there, so I can listen to it whenever I want and just like point my camera at it. But anyway, enough of me talking about how much I love Aurora. That is not why you are here. You are here to react to me. No, to watch me react to Aurora's new song, which I was so excited to do. Oh my god. And also the book. I'm so excited to get my hands on this book that she's releasing. It is on my Christmas list. Oh my god, it's going to be incredible. I can't believe she's doing something like this, but it was so iconic. It's going to be so amazing. Let me move my phone so I can actually see where Spotify is, so I can open it. Oh, I've got it ready to go. Right, where's my speaker gone? I'm literally so unhinged. Where? Oh, it's over there. Also, before we get started, I have a brand new Discord, so please go and check that out if you're interested. I'm going to have a little Aurora channel on there so you guys can chat about Aurora. And also, please check out my Patreon. There'll be the uncut version of this reaction there. So yes, let's just get into it. Let's go.
Your blood, what matter is it made of? In and out your heart, the big holes you prepared for pattern. Oh, you're done.
It's so beautiful. I actually cannot breathe properly because I'm just in shock. This is a bit we've heard on social media. Why am I getting so excited? It's so beautiful. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god, that was incredible. I don't know why I get so excited for Aurora reactions. Like, I think it's because like I'm so emotionally attached and spiritually attached to her music that it's just so significant, and I just cannot react any other way. It's like, it's insane. Like, Aurora is one of my most favourite singers of all time, and I've always kind of said in my head, like, out of all the artists I could see live, like, seeing Aurora would mean the most to me out of all of them, because her music is just like, it's more than just like a fun time, you know. I really connect to it, like her message, and I can't believe that like everyone else, all the other music artists, they're promoting their new music and this and that. And Aurora, we've had like maybe one story about it, and Aurora's been just trying to promote like raising money for all the different crises, all the different issues, like human rights issues and all these other things. And it's like why is she the only artist doing that I know of? That's really bad. But I just think it's amazing that she has this platform and she's like advocating for these amazing causes, you know, trying to help people who have less opportunities, and like these war-torn countries and all of that. I think it's amazing of her, because she's doing it from a place of like such love, because she just wants everyone to like be free like her, which I think is amazing. But she could be like promoting her new book or possibly her new album, and she's just like, please educate yourselves guys about all these things that are happening in the world that aren't being spoken about enough, which I think is amazing. But anyway, let's get back to talking about the song. So Your Blood, what an interesting title, and I love it that Aurora, she goes into these like more darker things to talk about than maybe other artists are willing to go into, and Aurora doesn't just do it to like shock you. Like she's more like open to talking about different things. Like Aurora isn't really scared of death and like dead animals and dead insects and stuff, and in the past she said like she collects insects if they are in good like condition, like dead insects, because she's not scared of things like that. So I love that she's like okay with different things. My thoughts are all over the place, so what I'm saying doesn't make any sense to me, so I hope it makes some sort of sense to you, but I'm really not sure. I need a new computer. It literally, the keyboard doesn't work. But anyway, I just want to see the Genius page, even though no one's going to have anything to say about it so far, because it's literally just come out. But I always think it's interesting that she releases music on like a Wednesday sometimes, because everyone else seems to release music on a Friday, and now I would prefer if she'd release it on a Friday, especially this week, because this week, as well as last week, the week before and the week before that, are the busiest weeks like ever. Just insane. But you know, it's fine. It's probably a good thing, because it's actually made me stop and actually listen to some music, which is nice. Okay, so apparently this song is a transition song, so it might not actually be a song from the next album, but it'd be interesting if it is. Listening to it, it's very like stylistically different to what we're used to hearing, with like there's some new kind of sounds with it. I don't know, I feel like she's been experimenting more. It was very upbeat in some parts, and it kind of like changed throughout the song. So I have some more thoughts I'm going to be sharing whilst editing. The first thing is I love the first section, how it sounds like a lullaby. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I love how we have like some kind of it sounds a bit like a, what are those things called? They're called, what's that instrument called with the strings that people pluck with their arms? The harp. The harp. What? Oh, I was trying to remember what a harp was. Because it sounded like there was a harp in this song. And he's gone. Yes, a harp. Also, I love how in the picture of the like album cover type thing, we have her in like a warrior type outfit. It's like she's really getting into the spirit of what she calls her fans, because we have like warriors and weirdos, so it's nice to see that. And she has dressed up as similar things in the past with other music, so that's really interesting. But yeah, so cool. And I loved how catchy it was and how memorable it was. Like the line, I refuse to die, is definitely something that you will remember when you think about the song again, when you look back at it. So let's look at the words. We have your blood, what is it made of? Do you feel it travel in and out your heart? Now that is so poetic and just so interesting and deep. So yes, a sneak peek voice memo of these opening lines recorded by Aurora was released after pre-saving the song. Interesting. I did try and pre-save the song, but sometimes my Spotify doesn't let me, I don't know why. Needles stitching up the big holes, you prepared for battle as you fell apart. And then the refrain says, are you dust? You are dust. Dust, which really stuck out to me when I was listening to it, that part. And then we have verse 2, which is, your voice drowning in the white noise, do you hear the echo begging you to let go? This earth, whoever was it made for, just wait until tomorrow, it might not be as cold. That's so interesting. Do you hear the echo begging you to let go? And this earth, whoever was it made for? That's so interesting. Especially as like the song, it exists for love. A lot of people say that it's not about like human love, like love with each other, like romantic love like that, but it's more love of Mother Earth. And this song also looks like it links to heathens, saying this earth, whoever was it made for. So with that song it says like, that is why we live like heathens, stealing from the trees of Eden. I think that's the real lyric, but sometimes I sing different gibberish to that. Let's have a look. I love that I've got loads to talk about with this song, because usually I don't have a lot to talk about. Oh my gosh, I love this song so much. Yeah, stealing from the trees of Eden. So yeah, I find it really interesting. We have like biblical language in this, and then also this album is linked to Greek gods, so we have lots of different philosophies and like views and ideas from different points in time and different cultures and places around the world, which is really, really interesting the way that she's put that all together to create this album. And I also found it was very interesting that she chose the Greek gods being Norwegian, because like as a pagan I know that a lot of people from places like Norway are more interested in like Norse gods. Like when I went to Iceland a couple of weeks ago, everything was all about the Norse gods. So I actually bought myself a mini statue of Odin, which I absolutely love. I'd love to learn more about Odin and possibly work with him in the future, because I tend to stick with like Celtic deities. But you also had like Freya or Freyja, there's different ways of pronouncing her name, and there was also lots of things named after Freya. Like there was these sweets which the company was called Freya, and it had like a cat emblem because cats are associated with Freya, and there was like lots of other cafes and things named after Freya. So I just find it really interesting that Aurora chose like the Bible, and also because like the first song from The Gods We Can Touch, like the kind of interlude into the album, is the Forbidden Fruits of Eden. I think that's really, really interesting. And then she said that the album's about Greek gods when you'd think it would be about Norse gods, so yeah. But maybe she just resonates more with Greek gods, which is interesting because they are probably the most famous in especially like Western media. Greek gods are more spoken about than any other kind of god from any different place in the world, like in British television, books, songs, media stuff, and also like American. I'm not sure about like Australian or other English speaking nations. I don't tend to dabble in those sorts of things. Why do I sound so academic today? I don't know. Probably all that studying. Anyway, what else do we have? Oh, a chorus. It says, when all inside you burns like a star, it's after you burn out that you are reborn again. Yeah, very, very interesting. So I remember now Aurora believes in reincarnation, which is very interesting. I still don't know personally what I believe in. That I always thought I believed in reincarnation because that's what people like Melanie Martinez believed in, and I thought that everything that Melanie Martinez said was correct. Obviously that's not the case, but as a child I didn't understand that opinions exist, or thought that if someone said something it was true, which is really stupid, but I don't know. So I believed that reincarnation was like the truth. So yeah. It says, and maybe if you called out for help, then I could help you outrun yourself. Come run again, we'll run again. Interesting. And then we have the I refuse to die thing again. Has anyone said anything about this bridge? Just about that it was teased. Interesting. And then the thing about being dust again, which is a really interesting word to use. I honestly don't know what that could mean. Like dust, like we turn into dust, and then that dust goes into creating something new, that we were like born again? Or is it dust that I don't know. Like at the end of the day we're just dust, you know? I don't know, I think I'm looking into this too deeply, but that's the point of music sometimes. Oh, I've already read that chorus, it's repeated again, and then it's like, you are dust, and like the repeatedness of you are dust is highly emphasising that point. I feel like I'm doing an English essay just because I really want to understand this song. And then it goes again, so it's very cyclical, this song, because it then goes back to your blood. What matter is it made of? Do you feel it travel in and out of your heart? So I wonder who she's talking to with this song. Like, is she talking to everyone collectively? Or is she talking to one person specifically? Did she write this for someone? Did she write it for her warriors? Did she write it for everyone on Earth? Or is she talking to herself? You know, it's very interesting to think about. But yeah, I definitely want to listen to the song again and see if I have any other thoughts, and I'll probably put it in the comments. But yeah, so if there's anything that you guys know about this song that you want to add, or if you have anything to say, like any new ideas of stuff, because I know you guys always have stuff to add. But I'm really, really excited for this new era. If it is a new era or if it's just a transition period, it's amazing. As I said, Aurora is one of my most favourite artists ever. I'm absolutely obsessed with her, and I'm so excited for everything that she is going to release. And I'm also excited because I feel like she might be one of those artists that goes into other forms of art. So I wouldn't be surprised if she released a book of poetry, or if she made some kind of film to go with some music that she created, or just did a film in general. Also maybe like fashion. Maybe she might go into fashion because she has a very like unique style, but she's just such an amazing artist. And I absolutely love her work. So yeah, that is all I have to say for today. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I managed to make this video this long for just one song. That's so cool. But yeah, as I said, the uncut version of this will be on Patreon, or if you're on Patreon, then sorry for advertising something you've already got. I hate it when things do that. I get like an advert for Uplearn every single day, and I have Uplearn, like I have 2 courses on Uplearn as well, so I've spent a shed load of money on it, and yet every single day it's like, do you want to improve your grades? And I'm like, I really have that. But yeah, I'm also glad that because I watch a lot of YouTube, I don't get a lot of Grammarly adverts, because at school, because the teachers don't watch a lot of YouTube, they just watch like resources for lessons, they always like don't get targeted ads, they just get Grammarly. It's really funny. Anyway, I digress. That's all I have to say for today. As I said, if you got any thoughts on this song, any predictions for the new era, let me know in the comments. Also, if you're going to one of her tour dates, because she has announced that she is touring in Norway in March next year, please let me know. That'd be so cool if you guys are going, because I went to Maisie Peters the other day and it was incredible. So I know how important concerts are to people, because a lot of my friends aren't really that bothered about concerts, but I think they're just the most incredible thing. Anyway, I shall see you guys all soon. Bye.